The mangaka Sui Ishida's Tokyo Ghoul broke the internet when it first came out in 2011 in the weekly Young Jump. It quickly managed to garner the attention of manga enthusiasts. With deep and dark fantasy themes along with complex increasing popularity, it was adapted into anime in 2014. When it was announced that it would be Studio Pierrot who would bring the manga to life, fans had high hopes because the studio is praised for its great works like Bleach and Naruto. However, what was initially thought to be one of the greatest anime of all time didn't quite live up to its potential. What went wrong? Where the Tokyo Ghoul anime missed the mark. Tokyo Ghoul first hit the screens as a 12-episode series by Studio Pierrot in 2014. That said, the anime wasn't without its merits. It had its standout highlights. Despite some flaws, it had some insane visuals, the characters were well designed, and its opening, Unravel, was one of the best in the history of anime. While it had its moments, the adaptation rushed through key scenes and skipped important details. Additionally, some moments, like Toka training Kaneki and Kaneki's near-fatal encounter with Ayato, were altered significantly compared to the manga. The show received mostly positive reactions until we got a season 2 where everything went wrong with it. Tokyo Ghoul A was an anime original, and it deviated completely from the original source material, which made the manga fans extremely furious. In 2018 came the 3rd and final season, which was just as rushed and terrible to the point it was too painful to watch. So many important character arcs were left untouched, which disappointed the whole fandom. The manga explores characters like Jukiyama, Rise, and Hyde in greater depth, but the anime failed to capture their full complexity. A masterpiece that deserves another shot. It would be safe to say that every fan wants an anime remake that actually does justice to the Tokyo Ghoul manga. In the anime, so many characters like Kisho Orima, Hyde, and Ayato never really got the spotlight they deserved. Even the relationships lacked the emotional impact. Tokyo Ghoul is not all about epic and flashy fields, it's also about inner conflict and the blurred line between good and evil. Undoubtedly, there were few memorable fights, but so many themes were left unexplored, and the animation quality only got worse. The side characters themselves are a reason enough to get a remake, as there are so many important character arcs that shape the manga. Sometimes good people make bad choices, it doesn't mean they are bad people. It means that they are human Arima Kishu. Studios that can do justice to the masterpiece. Bringing Tokyo Ghoul back to its glory. Hopefully, if Tokyo Ghoul gets adapted, it's by studios like MAPPA, which are praised for their stunning animation and fight sequences as proved by the latest hit, Jujutsu Kaisen. Studio Wit and Madhouse are great as well and can certainly deliver the perfect adaptation or reboot of Tokyo Ghoul. The story of Kaneki Ken is tragic and one of its kind. It's not just a typical story about a boy whose life changed in an instant, and he became insanely overpowered overnight. It took a long time for him to accept his fate, and he had to go through a lot before he could. Suffering from loss in many ways, whether it was his close ones or his humanity, Kaneki managed to stay on the right path, and this reason in itself is enough for a faithful remake of this hauntingly beautiful masterpiece. Tokyo Ghoul holds the potential to become one of the biggest anime hits if it is done justice. Considering the success of many remakes, maybe one of these days, a studio might pick up Tokyo Ghoul, and hopefully, we won't get a rushed remake with missing character arcs and poor animation.